Good afternoon and welcome back, ladies, gents and Pikachus, to another episode of the Chronicles of Mohammed, in which we will take some Islamic warriors from history and try to fight our way through a horde of infidel Western zombies, ex-Western people, and try to reach the safety of Canada. So just a little update on the last two episodes. We did start with Mohammed, who was very short-lived and died to a bee sting in the mouth. However, Aisha has survived with her transgender friend Matt, and we have found a pet dog to join the team called Gershon. So we continue in our car journey, and we are on the 5th day in our drive towards the safety of Canada. Nobody's going to get anything out of fixing a car. We don't have any good mechanics. I think we'll be ignoring this challenge. We could try Gershon to see whether his doggy paws are any good at fixing cars, but the probability is it will be a waste of time. So we move on. The group sets up camp late. Who should siphon out the gas? Matt the transgender. You haven't been pulling your weight. We'll give you all the crappy jobs. She gets sick. She didn't enjoy that and her morale has gone down, but we got some petrol. So that went well as far as I'm concerned. And now we're going to advice exchange with a random guy on a bench. Let's do Gershon. Let's see how good he is. Oh, that's good. He is very wise and experienced in his barking, and everyone gets a skill boost. So that's going to be useful in future. And we move along to our next zombie beating mission. We're running out of food. We're gonna need to find some food, and I was going to say it'd be nice to find someone to join the party. Loy, the door of dinks. Should we try and recruit this guy, see how good he is? He has got a fez on, so he's a Muslim. But we don't discriminate. He might be a good one. So we'll try to recruit him, see if he wants to join the party. Come along then, Loy. Probably Leroy. That sounds like a Muslim-y Western name, doesn't it? Mechanical and shooting are rubbish. Strength, fitness, rubbish. Loyalty, rubbish. I think Leroy is not going to be a good member, but he might be good for distracting zombies if we lead him to his doom. He can distract the zombies while we run away. And we're into our next mission. So we'll just do a quick weapon check, see what we've got. We've still got the Holy Hedge Trimmer, which is the most amazing weapon ever. The Tactical Spear did well, and so did the Revolver. But we're going to try and conserve some bullets, if possible, on this run. Try out this other hedge chopper thingy. And see if we can improve our lot, find some food. With a trip to the forest cabin. Bringing that flashlight was a stroke of genius. I feel like pitch black fighting zombies is not the thing to be doing, especially when you have a lazy Matt the transgender on one side and you have Leroy the absolutely unloyal rubbish companion on the other. So it's going to be another 100% Aisha fight, but Aisha's been reliable so far, so let's see how far she can make it through the forest cabin. Oh dear God, there's so many zombies. There's so many of them! I think we're going to go back to the old hedge trimmer. Holy hedge trimmer! Oh look at that, I do love this weapon. Note to self, buy a hedge trimmer just in case there is a zombie apocalypse. We don't want to be eaten, so if a hedge trimmer is this effective, I feel like there's value in it, even if I don't actually own any hedges. Somebody pick up that handbag. Leroy likes a bit of handbag action. It seems to have the effect of knocking a zombie down immediately, so that's always useful. And our dog Gershon seems to be getting stuck in, so he's been useful so far. I feel like he's going to survive, whereas Matt the transgender and Leroy the Islamic guy are probably not going to survive. Just because they have poor stats and they don't seem to be all that fond of killing zombies. And in a zombie apocalypse, killing zombies is the thing to do. So we get to the end of another successful mission, having killed 36 Western infidel zombies. Matt's been lazy. Let's go out and chop some wood with Loy and Matt. And we have a little bit of a morale bump from the heat. But Leroy is now tired, which means he can swing less zombie weapons. Who's going to go into the waterlogged store? Matt enters the creepy store, but doesn't find any loot because she's too scared of the funny mannequin stairs. I think we're going to she's going to get eaten soon. I can just feel it in my bones. I can feel it in me bones. From a distance, the group sees skeletons and loot in the middle of the street. That's usually a good sign, skeletons and loot, so let's go and see if we can find any food. We've only got 2 left, so between 4 people, that's half of a piece of food each. It's not nearly enough. But our weed whacker is nearly out of battery, so that's a bad sign. I feel like this is the moment of truth. Allah is going to be recouping some of the souls to drag down to hell. With any luck, it won't be Aisha, and it won't be Gershon. I'm not so bothered about Matt and Loy, because they're lazy and useless. Dogs can't have swords. Give me that back, Gershon. It's not safe for dogs. Note to self, if you ever see a dog with a sword in its mouth, recover the sword and kindly give it a bone of some sort of thing that it will not hurt itself upon. And we return to the mean streets of zombie-filled Western America. So, Loy and Matt have been picking the pace up a little bit, which is always a good sign. The odds are stacked against us here. 4 people against what looks like a horde of hundreds of zombies. We're going to defend this corner out just to get rid of... Oh, good God. So zombies are falling through the ceiling. This is not a good place to be. I feel like somebody is going to get zombie eaten. Someone's going to become zombie sausages in a minute. Loy's already out of strength. He's probably going to die now, I think. Yep, he's been bitten twice there. Gershon, surprisingly, is one of the toughest guys. Sorry, Loy. Loy gets eaten immediately. Oh no, it was Matt the transgender that got eaten. Oh well, sorry Matt, you should have tried a bit harder. Matt the transgender is off to the purgatory, because obviously the garden paradise of Allah is not yet created. And we managed to escape, having recovered some rifle ammo and some pistol ammo. And we are back to the car, which has seen better days. It looks like it's not going to last a great deal longer. But we reach a level up moment, so that's good. Yeah, let's get a morale gain and some more health. Leroy is immediately unhappy. His allegiance with Allah and his beautiful fez have not stopped him from being a miserable git, so he's whinging about the conditions. And I feel like that's because the other 2 are doing all the work. But he is feeling left out. He has hardly killed anything. He's hardly done anything, really. Oh, complete disaster. The car runs out of petrol. And now we're going to have to walk to Canada. Oh, we found another woodland cabin. So let's go and let's have a look in the woodland cabin, see if we can find any food, since we've got none. You need food to survive. So we get mauled by a feral cat. Come on, Gershon, this is your job. Don't let feral cats maul us. Aisha discovers a hybrid car. Oh, that was a good bit of luck, wasn't it? I feel like Aisha's got some good luck there. All the good things are happening to her. The rest of the team are getting bad luck, but Aisha's constantly getting good luck. And now we have a new car. Kick out Leroy. Aisha's never getting kicked out. Aisha's one of my favourite characters in this game. We need food, but the red says that it's going to be a tough level. I think we definitely not survive that one. So we'll go to the bookstore, and hopefully one of us will survive. Oh, it's tempting though, isn't it? No, bookstore it is. Large bookstore, lots of zombies. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. Allah willing, we will survive. And not have to wait for the garden paradise to be created. I mean, there must be loads of infidels left alive, even though plenty have been zombified in the apocalypse. So I feel that the investment of 9 food on this tactical spear has been a good investment. It's one of the better weapons in the game. Aside from guns, chainsaws and the holy hedge whacker, the tactical spear is my favourite weapon. And in the hands of the fearless Aisha, you can't go wrong. So the way to deal with a horde of zombies like this, because they're fairly stupid, they're just walking a straight line towards you to try and bite you, is to encircle them and wait until they leave you a little alley at the top or bottom, and then run around them in circles, picking them off one at a time. Gershon's fearlessly running in, but it's like, please don't get bitten, dog, because you're the only team member I have left. If you die, then I will have no one to distract the zombies with, and I will be killing them all on my own, which is very unlikely. bit sketchy, isn't it? Don't try not to get trapped in a corner by a bunch of zombies. That's never good. I feel like these zombies remind me of living Westerners at times. They all want to bundle onto the first available strong and brave woman that they find, which is Aisha at the moment. She just cannot get rid of these relentless men. What is it with Aisha and relentlessly over-sexualised men? Even in zombie film, they want to trap her in a corner. But she's relentless in her fearless pursuit and beating of the zombies, and manages to escape with the fearless dog Gershon. Loot some of these toilets. Bit of petrol in there. Bit of petrol in there. Can't go wrong. Just need to ensure that we don't get eaten. She's looking a little bit red-faced, so I feel like she's going to run out of energy soon, so that's not good. Having a low fitness and running out of energy means you cannot swing your weapon as furiously as you would, so it's more strikes per dead zombie. You can actually be too tired to swing it at all. As I found out a few weeks ago with my armed assailant trying to kill me with a baton, after 15 minutes of me successfully defending myself, he couldn't even lift it. He was useless, he had to give up. At which point I rebuked and admonished him with words, made him feel bad, and then promptly had him arrested. And I've not seen him since, so I think he is in custody, which is where he will be staying for probably maybe a decade or so. But anyway, back to the game. I think I would like to leave, but we need to find... Oh, there it is. We need to find the book. Moron's Guide to Surgery. Oh, that's a good one as well. We need medical, and that's what that book will supply. Medical training. Also, I feel like we're going to run out of food, so even though it's a dangerous mission, we need to find some more food. There's got to be a few dog food cans or some packets of crisps. We need something, some sort of nutrition. It's all about protein when you're doing nothing but swinging weapons. Even though it's dangerous, what is more dangerous is starving to death on a road and then having to fight lots of zombies. This is so dumb, aren't they? You can just walk around in circles in order to avoid them. I'll get the bone! Good boy, Gershon. He gets the bone and we leave the supermarket. We didn't find any food. Aisha's medical increases from the reading of the book, but we have absolutely no food left now, which is going to affect morale. It's going to affect all the stats. You get quite a bad stat penalty for having done that. Let's tell some scary stories. Aisha makes a scary story about diarrhea. Everyone has fun, but doesn't get any sleep. So we're all going to be tired on the next day. But I feel like with low morale, you need the scary stories, otherwise you will not do well in the next level. Oh, we found some Molotovs. That's good. A Molotov's a bottle full of petrol. You throw and it explodes. That will be useful for setting fire to lots of Western infidel zombies. Should we do the pet shop? See if we can motivate Gershon with some more bones. See if we can find any more dogs to add to the team, because it's just us two now. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. That's what I'm hoping, is that we can make it to the next level as a twosome without losing either Aisha, the amazingly talented captain of zombie killing, or Gershon, the loyal side pet. Oh, it's not looking good, is it? There's so many zombies. There's so many of them. But Aisha has been praying to the Lord Jesus for salvation, so I think she will definitely survive, even though it looks bad. It looks like she won't survive. She has prayed to Lord Jesus for at least another 3 levels, so I'm sure we'll get another 3 out of it at least. And we are fairly close. We're a third of the way to Canada now, almost to the next shop. So if we get to the next shop, I can buy some food, trade it for some weapons. Hopefully we'll find some food and we will be able to avoid being bitten. But as you can see, the difficulty is sharply increasing now, so we're going to be relying a little bit upon luck and the fangs of Gershon the dog. But I feel like we need to check every single room now. Leave no stone unturned in our mission for food. Find some KFC and some Burger King, that would be nice. Occasionally you get lucky, you'll find an ice cream van or a Burger King and there'll be loads of food that you can have. So far we've been finding nothing but ammunition, and decent weapons, which is all good and well, but you do need food. Food is the most important resource in a zombie apocalypse. So, we're in a nice little rhythm of killing zombies now. Nothing bad has happened. We're even starting to find the odd bit of food here or there. And I think this is the kind of game, when you're doing well, it's going to throw you a spanner in the works. It's going to throw you a monkey wrench, so I'm kind of expecting that in the next few minutes we're going to get some sort of bad luck. Some horrific fate will befall us. But for the time being, just shut the door there to keep the zombies out. For the time being, it seems like we're doing well. And we're finding an empty room. Oh, just junk. Useless. Come on, we need to find some food. So, it's looking bad now. We're stuck here. There's nowhere to go. Let's see if we can lead these zombies in here and then encircle them. Thank God for the stupidity of the zombie. The Western infidel zombie. They just walk in a straight line. There's no tactics or strategy. Meaning they're fairly easy to kill in small numbers. And we managed to escape. So by this point in the game, you generally are going to end up with at least 2 really good side characters. So it's unfortunate we only have one, and he's a dog, so he can't use weapons very well. But it's nice to have a dog. It's nice to have a pet dog with you. They have the added capability of running between the legs of a zombie, so it's difficult for them to get trapped and bitten, so they tend to last longer. And it's starting to get dark now, which is a little bit of a concern because I didn't bring a torch with me. So let's check out the pet stuff store, see if we can find any more dogs to bring along with us. Usually feral dogs are like some of the most dangerous creatures you're going to face in this game, but because we have a dog in the party already, feral dogs have a good chance to just be docile and not attack us. But I feel like this huge crowd of zombies will trap us in there, so we need to thin out this crowd first before we go into the pet shop. Sorry zombies, I'm going to be sending you to Allah's Purgatory via a revolver bullet to the face, so that we can explore the rest of these buildings. Also a concern is we did start with 52 bullets, now we have 10 bullets. But I've got to say, Aisha's control of the revolver has improved. There's barely any missed shots here to speak of, so that's always nice. The Christianized version of Aisha, minus Mohammed, is some kind of a zombie killing beast. She has done the majority of the work so far. No, he's a feral dog. That's a shame. It would have been nice to have another dog. Might be another dog if we look. Oh look, there's some pet food there. Let's collect that. I'm not shy. I'll eat pet food in a zombie apocalypse. Gershen's not shy. He's quite used to pet food anyway, so he doesn't mind. The sight of many bones is actually a motivational tool when you're a dog, so although Aisha's getting creeped out by it, I'm sure Gershen's loving it. I'm surprised he hasn't picked up one of those spines with a skull attached. But he's a good dog. He's concentrating on the mission, not on his selfish desires to eat bones off the floor. Have we got time to check that last building? We might as well. Let's go and see if there's any food in here. Nope, shut that door. So we do need some food. We need some more bullets and some more food, otherwise we're definitely not going to survive the next mission. That's a good sign, a little bit of food, every little helps, in the words of the Tesco marketing department. Hopefully we'll get some bullets. No, just junk. Oh, this is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. Get rid of the zombies, it's getting dark, I don't like scary music. Bullet. Try and save that last bullet. So this is the part where we're relying on the grace of Christ in order to get us through, because we have 1 bullet left, 2 people versus hundreds of zombies, we don't have a torch with us, completely surrounded, the car is miles away, right at the bottom of the screen. Oh, medical, that's nice, I've not picked up a medical for a while. I think it's time to start heading back towards the car. I'm just going to check this last room for food. Can't really see, but I think that's some... Yeah, there's some food on the floor there. A couple of cans and a bag of crisps. That's mine. Oh dear, we seem to be trapped. Pray to Jesus, pray to Jesus, pray to Jesus! And we get through the crowd of zombies. And successfully probably kill enough of them to escape, but I think after this we'll be beelining it straight for the car. And last time we had a bee, he killed Mohammed, so that was a good sign, because Mohammed wasn't all that useful. And hopefully we'll make our way back to the car without losing any of our 2 people. Not one person and dog. Right, run. Run, 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 like you've never run before. But if we could make it to the car, this has been a successful mission. We picked up a little bit of food, some medical kits and some ammunition. Put some of these guys down on the way out. And a successful mission, 135 zombies killed, 8 food. We even found a little bit of petrol. And, oh, that was so nice of Aisha. She heals the dog first. Who's going to sneak into the camp? Gershon. He manages to stay awake, but he's tired in the morning. So I would usually let him sleep in the car on the next mission, but since it's just the 2 of us, it's not going to be possible. Sorry, mate, you're going to have to come with me. And he won't be able to use the coffee machine. You cannot give coffee to dogs in this game, unfortunately, because the coffee effect is fairly useful. It gives you a bit of a speed boost and an energy boost. And so we attack the next zombie-filled level in our search for food. Oh dear, lots of zombies. So at this point, you see the value in picking up a good weapon early. We never would have made it this far without the Holy Hedgewhacker and the Tactical Spear. Even with the grace, beauty and wisdom and strength of Aisha, the widow of the late Mohammed, who got stung to death by a bee in episode 1. But she's actually been far more useful than he ever was, so I feel like next time, if we're going to do one of these, we'll start just with Aisha. Or I might have Mohammed's twin brother, Brohammed, his evil twin brother. But since Mohammed turns out to be the evil twin, Brohammed might actually be a good character. So watch out for that in future episodes if I do more of these, depending on how well they do, how much people enjoy them. And I think that might be it for habitable buildings. So yeah, we're just going to make safe these zombies and then get away as quickly as we can, escape into the car at the end of another successful mission. Count our food and our loot, and off we go. The car. Stop eating the car, zombies. We'll be hitting New York fairly soon because we're halfway through the game, so the difficult bit is just about to start. And we're immediately accosted by some living human Westerners from New York who want to rob us. Oh, disaster strikes! Aisha and Gershon are both killed in a shootout with the New York bandits, thusly proving that dead Western zombies are not nearly as dangerous as living Western thieves. Thus ends the death road to Canada. The Mohammed Chronicles are ended. But I feel like that was a kind of merciful death. Being shot and dying quickly is far more merciful than being eaten slowly by a horde of zombies. And that's the end of the game. So we did pretty well. We got halfway, Aisha being the star of the show. And thus ends today's episode. So that's the end of the show. Hope you enjoyed that. God bless you all. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.